Let's learn about the top command, which is used to view information about processes that are currently active in the system. The top command is used to display the information of processes running in Linux. The information provided is dynamic. The different information displayed includes PID, PR, VIRT, RES, SHR, user, %CPU, time, NI, %MEM. Top command. In this demo, we are going to learn about the top command. When you type top and press enter, you get the information about the processes running in your machine. Let's analyze this line by line. Up determines how long your system has been running. You have the number of users, and then you have the load average. That provides the information of the load on the CPU. This load information is updated every 5 minutes. The data on screen is for the first 15 minutes divided into 3 parts of 5 minutes. The total number of tasks is 265. 1 is running or active. The remaining 264 tasks are sleeping. 0 tasks are stopped. And 0 tasks are in zombie state. Running tasks utilize your CPU. Next, you have the percentage CPU row, which tells that 2.4% of CPU is used by the user space. 0.7% is currently being used by your kernel applications. Sys means system. Then, you have the nice percentage. Whenever you change the priority values, the same is reflected in the nice section. ID stands for the ideal time. 97.6 or 96.9%. The value changes in real time. Ideal means you are not waiting for anyone to give the confirmation to run the application. Next, you have the wait state, which indicates that the application is waiting for input to execute. You have the hardware interrupt and software interrupt, which display the time spent to handle hardware and software interrupt routines respectively. Next, you have stealing, which is the number of CPU cycles that we are assigning to the virtual machines. This is the memory analysis, which we have seen in the previous video. You have the information for both physical memory, MEM, and the swap memory. Now, let's explore these captions. Every process will have its PID number. A process is a program in execution. Whenever you execute a program, the system will assign a number to the program. And this is called a PID number or process identification number. Every process also has an owner who is executing this program. Here, it is user 100. You also have the PID number for the top command. It is owned by user 100. This is the priority number. Lower the number, higher is the priority of the application program. It indicates that the program with the lower number has more CPU cycles available in the CPU in terms of the scheduling. The priority value can be manipulated by using a nice value. A positive nice value indicates lower priority and a negative nice value indicates a higher priority. VIRT stands for virtual memory. That points at the physical memory. You can assign your choice of size for virtual memory to launch applications. Applications fail when you have a large memory. But when applications are in execution mode, they look for the availability of the physical memory that is listed as resident memory or RES. By looking at the screen, you can verify that the resident memory is always less than the virtual memory. Therefore, resident memory is actually the physical memory used to store the program. Then you have the shared memory used by various applications. S stands for state of the process. S indicates sleeping mode. R stands for running mode. And I stands for idle mode. Then, you have the percentage of the CPU used and memory used for each process or application. This is the cumulative time spent for this process, and at the end, you have your command name. This is how you can use the top command to identify the number of applications or processes running in your system. And this will refresh dynamically to give you the current state of the processes.